Good morning. I've been wanting to do this video for years. I'm Penny and this is Stock Therapy, and Aduro Clean Technologies is my single largest position. Today, January 29th, 2026, the company announced they've selected Chemelot Industrial Park in the Netherlands as the site for their first-of-a-kind industrial plant. This is real and it's happening. So let's talk about why this matters and what we learned this morning. Aduro has selected Chemelot, one of Europe's leading integrated chemical industry clusters, as a location for their FOAK, the first of its kind facility that takes hydrochemolytic technology from pilot scale to industrial reality. The initial processing capacity will be approximately 10,000 tons per year, with the site providing room for phase expansion and long-term industrial presence. For those of you who have been following this journey, you'll remember that back in October, Aduro announced they were conducting a global site selection process across Canada, Europe, and Mexico. They narrowed it down to 4 finalist sites, and Chemelot won. So let's break down what makes this location so strategic. First, Chemelot is an established steam cracking polymer production site. Remember, Aduro's technology produces liquid product that can go directly to a steam cracker, thus saving $400 to $600 a ton in hydrotreatment versus pyrolysis. And that's only the tip of the iceberg, lower CapEx, OpEx. But having that infrastructure nearby isn't just convenient, it makes it more of a sound business model. And second, and this is huge, Chemelot has what's called an umbrella environmental permitting framework. So for a company at this stage, not getting bogged down in permitting battles is everything. This framework is designed to support efficient and predictable industrial project development. Third, the site has robust utilities already in place: energy, water, wastewater, transport, links, all the infrastructure needed for continuous operation at demonstration scale. And fourth, there's room to grow. The press release specifically mentions that the site can support phased expansion and a long-term industrial presence. So this isn't just about the first 10,000 tons. This is about building a foundation for commercial scale. And fifth, Aduro has actually been active within the Brightlands Chemelot campus ecosystem since 2021 as part of their European technological development activities. So this isn't a cold start. There's an existing relationship here. Now, let me share some of the quotes from this announcement because the external validation here is significant. Frank Schopp, the business development director at Chemelot, says, and I'm paraphrasing, that Aduro's project reinforces their long-term ambition to become a front runner in circular low-carbon chemistry. He says Aduro strengthens the existing ecosystem and contributes to building scalable circular feedstock routes. But here's a quote that really caught my attention. Stefan Sajin, I'm probably saying that wrong, who is the regional minister for economy and also the vice president of the European Chemical Regions Network, called this exactly the kind of investment that strengthens our position as a European leader in circular and climate neutral chemistry. So a regional government minister, the vice president of the Chemical Regions Network, publicly endorsing the project, that's not something you see every day. Now, let me put this into context. If you've been watching my interviews with Eric Appelman, Aduro's chief revenue officer, you know that Northwest Europe has some significant advantages for this technology. There's well-developed collection and sorting infrastructure for plastic waste, there's regulatory momentum, and the PPWR, that's the Packaging and Plastic Waste Regulation, which has recognized chemical recycling as a legitimate pathway alongside mechanical recycling. And critically, Europe has naphtha crackers, the liquid-fed steam crackers that can actually use Aduro's output. The press release mentions that Chemelot has articulated a long-term ambition to transition towards a climate-neutral circular chemical cluster, with a particular focus in increasing use of non-fossil and circular feedstocks. Aduro's technology fits that vision perfectly. So where does that leave us? The next generation process pilot plant is in the commissioning process in London, Ontario. The site for the demonstration plant is now selected. The company has stated they're fully funded through the demonstration scale. So this is a path from benchtop to commercial reality. And today we got confirmation of a major milestone in that path. So I've been a shareholder since IPO. I've watched the company grow from a concept to a pilot plant and now selecting a site at one of Europe's premier chemical clusters for their first industrial facility. I've been wanting to do this video for years, and honestly, I think there will be more videos like this to come. But thanks for watching. I'm Penny, the Stock Therapy, and I will see you next time. And again, as a reminder, Aduro is my single largest position. This video represents my personal views as a shareholder, and it's not financial advice. Happy trading.